Trouble in the WNBA. The Phoenix Mercury has seemingly come to their wits' end with Miss Skylar Diggins. It's a report they are trying or looking for a suitable trade to get her out of Phoenix. John, you are our WNBA aficionado. What you think, man? Is this something we should be watching out for, or is it just overblown? What is it?
No, it's definitely not overblown. So we talked about this early on in the season when Tarasi and Diggins got into it, and we thought, oh, this is just some professionals like what we saw from Jimmy Butler and the coach and all that stuff. Like they're gonna figure it out because hey, you know what? Some people just get heated. That's fine. That's they're professionals. They're figured out. These guys were in the championship last year. You know what I mean? We were wrong. Like I was dead wrong. That's for certain. I'll say that right now. I was dead wrong. They have issues. They got problems. I don't know if any of it actually ties to missing Brittany Griner. I'm sure some of the struggles on the court do, but their actual beef with each other, I don't know what it is. Because like we talked about, man, when you see a person like Sue Bird go out the way they do, that's what you want. You know what I mean? You don't want to. I know Kobe's last run was fun and stuff, but it wasn't good. We don't want to see Kobe win 26 games in his last season. Like, what I mean? That's not the way you want to see Kobe go out, right? And that's what's happening to Tarasi. Tarasi is going out on
out with a bang though.
Huh?
Kobe still went out with a bang though.
No, yeah, you're right. But I'm saying like we want to see him go out like competing at the highest level. You know what I mean? Like whatever. And so like now seeing this team collapse around Tarasi, and then we thought, well, maybe the issue was I'm spacing the name right now, but the lady who left a week ago.
Yeah.
Tina
Charles.
Yeah, Tina Charles. Thank you. Maybe she was the issue. We don't know. We don't know what was going on. No, they got issues, man. This whole team got issues. So now we had the coach say that since Tarasi's not in the All-Star game, the All-Star game isn't legit. But Skylar Diggins is in the All-Star game, so she took that as a dig at her. So she called her coach a clown. So no, this team has gone full. They've gone into full like collapse mode. They still had some good players on that bench, but losing Tina Charles, Griner, and now Diggins, man, like it's tough to come back from that.
Isn't Diamond DeShields out there too?
Yeah, Diamond's a really good player, and I think her game is going to grow because the thing about her is like, it's the same with NBA, WNBA. A lot of players come in relying on their talent, and don't increase their game, right? And we see a lot of NBA players do that too. Like, I'm really good, and then next, 10 years later, they just get a slow decline every year, Diamond's one of those players who keeps working on her game all the time. And, she was struggling to see. I know she had, I think she got LASIK or something like that. The Jameis Winston move. So, I mean, I think she's going to show some improvement for sure. But still, man, like it's a full new roster. I don't know if, I don't know if Tarasi's trying to start over, rebuild. You know what I mean? Like when you're Dan Tarasi, like you want stars around you. Like they might lose her next. So, I don't know. But yeah, it's definitely a problem.
When we first talked about this, I want to say last week, I thought we both thought it was I guess we all thought it was just just between the beef between Diana and Skylar, but clearly it seems like John said, it's much bigger with you losing two of your stars within a matter of what's that, a week or two. Tina Charles and possibly, well, I shouldn't say losing two of your stars, but you're on the verge of losing another all-star, Skylar Diggins. But I mean, like you said, it's got to be. It's definitely deep. If Skylar Diggins is calling her coach a clown, and what I'm saying, it seems like her coach is taking the shots at her because, of course, it seems like she's. I won't say she's more on. Well, I will say that it seems like she's more on Diana Taurasi's side. Like I said, I mean, Diana Taurasi is great, but honestly, I feel like this whole team has just been. Just what's the word I'm looking for? It's just been pretty much misconstrued and just out of discombobulated since this whole Brittany Griner thing has been started up. Because I mean, let's be real, that's pretty much the heart and soul of that team now. I mean, let's be Diana Taurasi is that She has been there longer, but I mean, I feel like they're more effective when Brittany Griner is there. No disrespect to Diana because she's a great WNBA player, but Brittany Griner, she clearly she makes a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a big key piece that you miss on that team. So I just feel like just ever since that whole thing went down with Russia, man, I just feel like their whole season has been downhill since then. And I just feel like with her being away, that's just I feel like it's just a lot of frustrations with the team and stuff right now. With of course with them losing now, especially winning a championship last year, and they are what now 9-14, so they are possibly on the verge of not even making the playoffs. So it's definitely a tough go at it this year. So I think it's just a lot of frustrations building up with all of that. So do I think it's an issue? Of course it is because, like I just said, you possibly about to lose two of your stars, and that's just just to see this team go from championship caliber to fall into the bottom tier team. It's a little tough sight to see, and a little probably tough for them all to take, especially with Diana Taurasi being the vet of the game. So
Yeah.
I do kind of wonder. Like I just was thinking about that. Like so, they were down 2-1, game four, and they had game four in the bag. I mean, I think they were with like 4 or 5 minutes ago. They were up 10, 11, and then they collapsed. And they lost in four, but like it was their chance to go home 2-2. They were gonna 2-2. They were going home to win the championship, and they collapsed. And I do wonder if like that, kind of ate at them. You know what I mean? Like because the thing with Tina Charles is she said she wanted more shots, and now maybe Diana Taurasi and Skylar Diggins. By the way, I think at this point in their career, I think that Skylar Diggins is the better offensive player. So I do believe she deserves more shots than Taurasi. That's my personal opinion. But like Tina Charles was like Karl Anthony Towns, man. She put up and Kevin Love. She put up a lot of numbers, nice stats, and lost a lot of games. I think this was a good opportunity for her to come in and learn from someone like Taurasi and Diggins, and I know she's a veteran, but still, man, you always have something you can learn. And I thought this was a chance for her to come in and take over that role where Brittany was gone and really improve on her winning. And instead, the team went downhill. She said it was because she wasn't getting enough shots. And I'm like, well, you've gotten enough shots everywhere else you've been, and never won there. So I don't know, man. It's just like everyone on that team wants to shoot. I guess I don't know, but we'll see, man. But it's clearly a Griner or it's clearly a Taurasi and Diggins issue, is what it seems. And maybe Tina Charles just didn't want to get in between all that.
Right. I agree. You know, all I can say from we all played in team sports. Hopefully they figure it out. Hopefully this is just a bump in the road.
Well,
But
this team is breaking up. It ain't figuring it out. They're breaking this team up. So
yeah, so
it's we'll see if they can even hang on to Taurasi at this point.
right, yeah. So I mean, I hope they figure it out honestly. But like I think Walt said it. Losing, not having Griner and everything she's going through right now, it could be a lot on that team. You know, you're not having your anchor, your defensive anchor, one of your vocal leaders. You see what happens when they're not there. So, you
True,
know,
but if the problem is they're not getting enough shots, bringing back Brittany Griner is just going to take even more shots away from them. So I don't think that would fix it. I really don't know. Like,
but I think too, Brittany can talk to them. It's
I
one
was
of them
about
things because what superstar don't feel that way? I ain't getting my shots. Well, I mean, it's only one ball, five people on the court at a time. You ain't gonna get all the shots you want.
I mean, bro, just imagine that lineup though. Brittany Griner, uh, uh, oh, damn, I just lost her. Skylar Diggins, to Diana,
yeah,
and Shields. Like, bro, I couldn't imagine just seeing a lineup like that. Like, and I really feel like she could have like held that together. And I forgot Charles too. I'm sorry. Well, did I say Charles? But I
I
feel like
think
Charles could have learned a lot from possibly Brittany Griner. Like I said, with her being a big man too. You know what I'm saying? They could have been, a dynamic duo some way somehow. You feel me? But it's just
yeah.
you
So
missing the head of that snake though, for real.
if Griner was here, though, they wouldn't have gotten Tina Charles. It's kind of the to finish
Oh, okay.
the
All
season.
right, for sure. Okay.
But yeah, I agree. I mean, yeah, she could probably learn something from Griner. I mean, but yeah, it's
I mean, that lineup just would have been crazy. But I mean, yeah, I didn't know. I thought she would have been still part of the package if Grinder was still there. But I hope they figured everything out. But like you said, I'm sure that Tarasi. I mean, I'm sorry, Diggins is going somewhere. I just hope she just don't go to Las Vegas or Chicago because that'd
she.
be.
Okay, well, you know what? Nah, she don't.
And I don't mean that like I don't want her to go. I'm just saying that them lineups would just
No,
be
I agree. I agree. Yeah, I want to see. Yeah,
crazy.
I want to see the league get more competitive. Not all the stars on one team. But like we just saw with LA and now with them, right? All the stars on one team don't exactly mean it works.